Hey there, Pisces. So, just a general overview on how it's going to go. We're going to be pulling up your guys' generals using the Kipper deck. We're going to be doing your guys' love using the mystical moments, your guys' career and finances using the mystical medleys, and then finally end off your guys' reading with the affirmators, alright? So, what is something that Pisces generally need to know at this time? Mature woman in reversed. What is this in regarding to? Bad health. If you guys have be aware of like somebody that's like really close to you. If they have any sort of if you guys know that they have any sort of health issues or things like that, I feel like it could be because of their activity. I don't know why. I don't know if like you have somebody that is like physically active, they go out a lot or something like that. But if you have like a older family member that is like that, that's like they have this like feminine energy, right? And they have some sort of health issues, I see that going away. Like, I don't see that lasting very long, if that makes any sense. Yeah, you guys are gonna get a message either from them or like from a doctor or a nurse or something like that, and they're gonna say that she or he or whatever, right? That they're gonna be fine and that they're gonna recover and things like that. So I don't see it to be like a major health issue. I just feel like things are gonna like slowly get better. I feel like it's not too bad. What else do you have for Pisces? We got a gift. What is this gift? Concern. Some of you guys might be receiving some sort of answers from the universe. For example, if you guys had any sort of concerns when it comes to your health, if you guys had any concerns regarding to your money, I don't know exactly what it is. We're gonna figure it out. But whatever sort of concerns that you guys have, it's like you guys are gonna receive some sort of answers or like from the universe or God. There's gonna be like some sort of clarifications or answers that are gonna be coming in for you guys. Official person. What is this in regarding to? I don't know why, but some of you guys might hear like somebody losing their position, and because they end up losing their position, you guys end up get taking over that position. If that makes any sense, like there might be some sort of like, or for example, if that's not the case, if you guys had some sort of issues with like a boss, if you guys had some sort of issues with a manager, I don't know why, but I'm getting them like leaving their position, and that being like a blessing in disguise for you guys because you don't have to worry so much. You won't have to stress about this person so much, if that makes any sense. Something about a difference when it comes to power dynamics changing. We have the pathway card. So for those of you guys that are wondering if you guys are on the right path or if whatever it is that you guys are doing is the right thing, this is your guys' confirmation to let you guys know that you guys are doing the right thing. You guys are on the right path. Overall, I get like opportunities opening up to you, so be aware. Like, make sure you guys are checking in with your guys' synchronicities and the messages from the universe. Make sure you guys are checking, like I said, synchronicities, numerology. Make sure you guys are also checking in like any sort of signs that stand out to you, because I feel like that's letting you guys know that you guys are on the right path. And also, like, don't like ignore them, because I feel like that you guys could be missing out some sort of opportunities as well. I'm getting with the pathway card, it's like letting you guys know that more opportunities and doors are opening up to you guys. Yeah, some of you guys have been down and about, feeling like you guys don't know what your purpose is. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing, if what you guys are even doing is in the right job. Some of you guys might have literally just recently like hit rock bottom, or you guys are currently at that stage and you're like, I lost my job, or I lost my partner, or I lost somebody in my life, or things are just simply not going well. This is just letting you guys know that you guys are at this lowest point so that you guys could reach your highest, all right? So don't feel down and about because things are not looking up right now, because things are. It's just taking time for things to flourish, if that makes any sense. Yeah, some of you guys, like after a major move or something like that, or a major purchase of a home or a living expense in area, I feel like especially things are gonna start really changing up. So if you guys haven't been really like, if things just haven't really been going so well, I feel like due to some sort of new living space, or you guys moving or something like that, or changing homes, I feel like is what's really gonna shift your guys' life. So if you guys especially have been contemplating about buying a new home, renting a new place or whatever, that's kind of like your guys' sign to do so, especially if you guys have been at a standstill and like things just haven't been working out for you guys no matter how hard you try, right? Maybe like a new relocation might help like change up the energy a little bit, is kind of what I'm getting here. So going on to Pisces that have a specific person in mind, who is this person? We have the Queen of Cups. This person could be a water sign, or they could have water in their chart. If that's not the case, they just like embody or act like a water sign. Somebody that could be like a little bit shy, very sensitive, very in depth with their emotions is what I'm getting here. They're a very caring and like genuine individual is what I'm getting here. How else will they know who this person is? Could also be somebody that's like physically attractive too. Some of you guys might really love their really kind and nurturing side to them. We also have the hermit. I feel like how you guys will also know who this person is, like they're very open when it comes to their emotions with the Queen of Cups. Like they're not afraid to express their emotions if they feel like that something isn't right. Like not just emotions and about like how they feel about you, but it's also like just in general, like any sort of emotional concerns, any sort of like stressors in their life, anything that's going on that involves like emotions. I feel like they're not afraid to like let you know. So some of you guys might have like that kind of camaraderie relationship where like this person's just really open to talking to you about their issues, their problems, and then you do the same as well too. It's like you have a very good like good communication, like good back and forth communication, and how you guys express each other's feelings and things like that. How does this person feel towards Pisces? The sun. So you guys could literally be like the sunshine in their guys' life. Is like especially when I mentioned how you guys have this like really good camaraderie relationship where it's like you guys like share your guys' emotions, you guys share each other's feelings, you guys understand each other. And I feel like because you guys understand each other from an emotional level is the reason why like you guys kind of heal each other in some sort of way, right? For example, if they've been going through some sort of emotional turmoils in their career finances, right? It's like you are always there to help listen to them. You are always there to help guide them. You're like the light, the beacon of light in the darkest tunnels, right? You kind of help them see the brighter side to things. Some of you guys might have even helped them through a lot of things, through a lot of emotional turmoils. Some of you guys actually made a like might have even helped this person with their emotional problems. For example, if this person has like is bipolar, or if they have depression and things like that, or anxiety or something like that, I feel like that you somehow like I'm not gonna say like you guys are the heroes and you guys cure this person's issues or whatever, but it's like you kind of help manage, those issues that they have, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So really they are really happy towards you. They see you in a very huge bright light. They see you to be somebody to be inspired by, um and they themselves feel really inspired by your light and your guidance and things like that. Some of you guys, like to them, you're like an angel from heaven that's always coming over there to save them and help them and guide them through a lot of these issues that they're at. And they see you to be somebody that gets a lot of attention too for your guys's for what you guys do. Just being yourself, you guys attract a lot of attention and they can see why a lot of people adore you. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about this person? Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys see a very long term commitment or relationship with this person. You see this person to be very family oriented, very family material type of person or individual, which makes a lot of sense with the Queen of Cups. It doesn't matter about your gender, but it does represent, family, comfort, fertility, and things like that. So if you guys are really looking to have a family with this person, I do see that potentiality, whether it's biological or not, it doesn't matter. Either way, I see like a really good long term connection with this person, and a very long, even if like you guys don't like last for a very long time, like I mean like if even if you guys like may not reach this stage of marriage, I do see like a very good long term like a very long lasting and fulfilling like a relationship that you guys might even be more longer compared to any of the other relationships that you guys have ever been in. And I see you guys like being able to help each other through the thick and thin. It's like you guys have this like, as weird as to say, like Bonnie and Clyde type of relationships. You guys are able to help each other out. Some of you guys might even literally help each other through like financial means, right? With the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys might even consider combining like your finances together, working through things, maybe even buying your guys' own house together and living together through there, and investing and collaborating and gathering all of your guys' money together. Some of you guys might even consider like even starting your guys' own business, and is kind of what I'm getting here, like a family business. What are their actions towards you, if any? Nine of Swords. They're gonna come out of their shell and they're gonna want to go and speak to you. So if before, I feel like before they had a lot of major anxiety when it came to this. I think they were really afraid that things weren't going to work out. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this person has some sort of anxiety and depression mixed in, which are two of the one of the worst combinations ever. But there are people that are out there that like it. I mean, that like it. I mean, that have it. So I feel like that at first, this person, whoever this person is, was a little bit hesitant on having to approach you or even consider this connection because of their own fears and doubts. I don't know why, but I'm also getting like, you see how the way how she's covering herself as well too. It's like there's nothing really wrong with her, like she looks gorgeous, she looks pretty and things like that, but yet she's kind of covering herself almost as if like she feels really insecure about herself. So some of you guys might have to like kind of help this person get a little bit out of their get them out of their self insecurities, you know what I'm saying? Like this person might have some sort of insecurities when it comes to like their looks, their appearance, especially the way how their body is. So it's like sometimes you got to also remind this person that like, hey, I find you to be good looking, I find you to be attractive, there's nothing wrong with you and things like that. And is kind of what I'm getting here. But the fact that we see like this marriage ring on her finger, it really talks and just like basically clarifies exactly what I'm saying when I say that this person is marriage material. So if you, like I said, if you guys are looking for this type of partner, you guys have found your dream partner at this point. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it just takes a little bit of a nudge and a push to get this person out of a little bit of their insecurities and fears. But otherwise, I do see them trying to get out of that. So eventually, I feel like they will start to become a little bit more comfortable towards you. What is the overall outcome between you two? King of Cups. Why the King of Cups? Somebody here is afraid to express their emotions. Why is this? Oh boy. I hope there's not somebody here with another option. Could it be a possibility that the one of you guys have more options or several options? Because why the Seven of Cups would be in reverse? That's and plus the King of Cups. Like, why would that be here? I hope so. I hope none of you guys have other options. That's why. If that's not the case, one of my main stories that I'm getting is they might have some sort of insecurities that you possibly have other options. Especially since you guys are coming up as a sun, they see you as a type of person that's just this ball of light that attracts a lot of people. And the Gilded Tarot deck, it did talk about how like the planets were like revolving around the sun. So it's like some of you guys could have a lot of people that even if they're not like your guys' admirers or whatever, they could there could be like a lot of people that are just physically like or emotionally or whatever, they're just somehow very attracted to you, like like you're like their magnet and things like that. And I feel like they might have some sort of self insecurities because you guys might have like a lot of people around you, you might have a lot of options. Like I said, if you guys really want things to work with this person, make sure you guys let them know and like ease their worries, ease their anxieties, because I feel like this whoever this person is gets a lot of major anxieties. They are the type of person that very much overthinks things. So try your best to not like, trigger any of their anxieties, their worries and things like that. Let them know that that you find them to be very attractive and that you're not looking for anybody else but them. All right. What about for those of you guys that are single, Pisces? Page of Wands. Some of you guys are purposely turning down options. It's not that you guys don't have like it's not that you guys don't have options. I feel like it's the fact that some of you guys just don't like the options that you have. Whoa. Let me see. Nine of Wands in reversed, as well as the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, it's like it's not that you guys don't have any options. I just feel like you guys are just not physically or like sexually like attracted to the options that you have. And even if that is the case, it's like you guys just don't have that kind of spark between you two. Like, yeah, maybe this person might be good looking or not or whatever, but it's like maybe you guys just don't click very well together, or you guys are not on the same page, you guys can't understand each other and things like that is kind of what I'm getting here. um I feel like that this is just temporary because we have the Nine of Wands reverse. Some of you guys are gonna choose to give up on this pursuit of looking for love. And I feel like if you guys are, I feel like that you guys would if you guys are doing that, I feel like good things are gonna come in for you guys if you do that because of you guys not focusing so much on love and focusing on your guys' own priorities, like your guys' own work or self improvement and things like that, working on your own hobbies. It's like you guys are doing that, you guys working through your guys' creative endeavors and focusing on yourself, you guys are attracting your guys' desired partner. So what I want to let you guys know is to just keep working on yourself, working on self-improvement, work on other ways of using your guys' creativity, your guys' outlets, and in a way where you can manifest your divine partner, all right? If that makes sense. Because I do see that coming. You just have to like kind of work with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only attract the person that you are within yourself. All right. Let's go on to your guys' career and finances now. So Pisces that work for somebody. Let me see. Nine of Swords reversed. This is pretty good. I see you guys finally releasing a lot of the anxiety, the stress that you guys had working in your guys' company or whatever. Some of you guys, it could literally be because you guys end up having a raise. So a lot of your guys' stress and anxiety is literally dissipating because you guys are possibly getting a raise. If that is not the case, I'm getting like, let's clarify this Page of Pentacles before I say anything. Hold on. Because honestly, it could be multiple things. Oh, death. So you guys are leaving a you guys are possibly leaving this job for something new, and I feel like because you doing that, you guys are easing any sort of anxieties and worries that you guys have in your guys' job. With the death rider here, it does represent the Pope asking from like the higher source asking this death rider to not leave this person or take this person away. So I do want to let you guys know that there are gonna be possibly like coworkers and people, your bosses and managers that are probably gonna want to try to get you guys back into their company and things like that. But if you guys personally feel like intuitively that that is not the right job for you, if you guys are very much tired and stressed of working at where you guys are at, then it's probably isn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like they also have to meet their end of the bargain, right? If they really want you to have you here. So if you guys feel this call and desire to not work at whatever company or organization you guys are at, I would say you guys leaving that would probably be like the best thing that you guys have ever done because you are not dealing with so much stress and worries. And even though, yes, you might have to work off from scratch, some of you guys might have to get a completely different job than what you guys are usually used to, maybe even start off from scratch or and do most of the physical hard labor, but it's going to be worth it, right? Because you guys aren't dealing with so much stress, anxiety, and worries and things like that, right? What about for those of you guys that are self employed? Okay, that is too much cards. I'm not taking all that. Wow, the Fool. So some of you guys could be doing something new or changing up your guys' business in some sort of way. Overall, I see with the Fool, it's like you guys are climbing up the ladder, like quite literally, because you have the pyramid. I see you guys taking a lot of bold risks and things like that, and I'm getting a lot of people that are supporting you guys in your guys', especially if you guys just started a new side hustle or business. It's like you guys are starting off to a great start, and especially with a lot of support and things like that. I feel like it's been something that you guys have been contemplating for a while to do, and I think you guys just got tired of having to like put in so much weight on this tree trunk, right? To the point where it's even touching the ground. It's like you guys got tired of waiting, and you're like, you know what? If I'm not gonna do it now, then I probably won't be able to do it ever. And by the time I'm gonna go and want to do it, right, you're probably gonna already regret it because at that point it's probably gonna be too late. So I see you guys. If you guys have any sort of business idea, any sort of side hustle or niche that you guys want to start on, it's really signaling here with the Fool card to go ahead and start it because the best time to start doing it is now, because by the time you guys contemplate more and more afterwards, right, it's going to be too late and then you're going to end up regretting it, right? So even though, yes, even if you're not prepared, even though you feel like you don't have all the skills necessary to start a business or you don't know everything, you learn through experience, right? This fool here, this fool here is careless. He doesn't care if he falls off this cliff, right? The only thing he's carrying is that little sack behind his back, and that's literally all that he needs on his journey. He doesn't need any excess stuff. As long as you guys have yourself and what's between your ears and the experience, that's all that is required in order for you guys to start your own business. That's it. All right? And I feel like in the process, you doing so, you guys are also gaining like a lot of enlightenment as well too. So it's like you guys are seeing things from a different perspective as well. And you guys are going to get a lot of new experiences and gain more skills and knowledge throughout the process. What about for those of you guys that are unemployed? King of Swords reversed. Can you clarify what the King of Swords is? This is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna let you guys know what I got intuitively, okay? Some of you guys, if you guys don't have a job, I feel like it could be in regarding to your guys' attitude, especially if you guys in the past had been terminated, fired, or you guys had some sort of complaints in your guys' past jobs about your guys' attitudes. I would want to say be aware of your guys' attitudes and the way how you guys present yourself. Like, even if you guys don't have an attitude, right? Maybe you guys might come off as the type of person that has like a resting bitch face or whatever, but it's like they take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like make sure that I feel like you guys need to like be careful with the way how you guys express your emotions, your tone, and like the way how you present yourselves, even if it's not done intentionally, because I feel like that based on the way how others perceive you, it's like it affects your guys's like it could affect your guys's future reputation, like when it comes to the hiring process, whenever you guys like start like whenever you guys start working in a different company, because I feel like what you don't realize is that those complaints also go towards the new jobs and companies, or they let others know about it, you know what I'm saying? And even if that's not the case, it's a bad habit and it's something that you have to break and not encourage it. All right, but let's go and into it a little bit more. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to pop up. Four of Wands reversed. For those of you guys that are unemployed, this is gonna sound weird, but some of you guys should consider on some of you guys should consider on like studying, like going to an actual like physical school or something like that, and like starting to study to get more certifications or skills if you guys haven't done so, because I feel like if you guys do so, I feel like you guys will get like a lot more skills and a lot more experience that people are going to be willing to take, especially for those of you guys that have been interested in like architecture, engineering, or construction and things like that. That is really heavily influencing that with the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands literally physically represents a building. So for those of you guys that have especially been interested in those type of fields, I would say like I would like recommend you guys actually not just studying for those skills and certifications, but actually getting into the actual field work. That way you have more experience, if that makes any sense, right? So what about for those of you guys in regarding to finances in general? Let me see. We have the star reverse. Some of you guys are a little bit upset because, like, maybe you guys are not happy with the pay that you guys have. Like, maybe you guys were expecting to have a certain amount by the end of the year, or some of you guys were expecting to become like billionaires by the end of the 5 year period or something like that. It's like I'm getting a sense of disappointment. Like you guys not exactly like a bad thing, but it's like more so you guys had like high expectations, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's really asking you guys here with the star to like kind of go at your guys' own pace, you know what I'm saying? It's like try to like not place too much high expectations. Like it's okay to have dreams, it's okay to have goals, but having dreams and goals compared to expectations are like two different criterias, all right? Because with expectations, like you have this desire to want to have it now, right? Even if there is no guarantee. While as with dreams and goals, it can still be attained, but not in a certain specific time frame. You know what I'm saying? So it's like don't feel disappointed just because your guys' business hasn't taken off, or you guys haven't had like that certain high position that you guys wanted, or you don't have that certain amount in your bank account, right? Because that possibility is still there, but I feel like because of your guys' high expectations of how much that you guys really wanted in there is a reason why you guys might feel disappointed. Yeah, look at that Ace of Pentacles. It's like you guys need to kind of go with the flow, right? And kind of relax a little bit and not stress too much about your finances, right? Because I feel like the more you stress about it, the more you guys are preventing from the flow to come in. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Yeah, the devil in reverse. Some of you guys like have a very toxic a very healthy unhealthy and toxic obsession when it comes to money. Like I mentioned before, like you guys have these really high expectations on like how much money you guys should have and things like that at a certain time. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with like setting small goals, but also try to be a little bit more flexible with it, right? In every type of plan or goal, it never goes 100% according to plan. That's just the reality of how it is. Sometimes you have to work with plan B and C, or sometimes you just have to kind of like go along with it, right? And that's basically kind of what it's asking for you guys to do is like not have too much expectations, go with the flow. And I feel like that the more you guys kind of go with the flow, the more you will start seeing more results, right? Because you guys are not putting too much pressure on the universe to get what you guys want. You know what I'm saying? So what I really recommend for you Pisces is to kind of work a little bit on that obsession that you have towards the money and how much you want. And I feel like the more you just let it go and let the universe do its thing, I feel like the more easier your life is going to be, all right? Going to close off your guys' reading with the affirmators. Let's see here. We got forgiveness, and since this is a bonus card, we're going to get you another one. It says, congratulations, you've been given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your own new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. All right. So this very much kind of like just goes over what we basically said when it comes to like your guys' managers, your superiors. Like some of you guys might have resentment towards them because they might have stressed you out with their rules or regulations. It's just really asking you guys that things are going to start progressing more forward, but it all starts with you guys, right? Learning to forgive yourself, especially for your guys' toxic obsession with money and how much you guys have to have during a certain time, learning to forgive other people for their mistakes, for putting pressure on you, because I feel like the more you start forgiving that, the more the universe is going to see it and you guys are going to receive more blessings. And overall, you just feel much more better, like the all that burden is just off of your guys' shoulders, so you guys will feel that physical impact as well too. Let's see what else here. Your guys' last card here, it says, everyone is a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones that give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. So once again, basically just confirming about everything I just said, right? Every whatever type of issues you guys are going through, it's all basically a lesson to be learned. If you guys were dealing with a crappy supervisor, that's just your guys' lesson, in learning how to stay patient and flexible with it, right? So basically, what you guys should be taking out from this is learning to forgive others and just see things from a different perspective, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here for you, Pisces. So hopefully you guys like this and you guys found this to be helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, take care.